Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I'm going to do a nice mixed media today. Well, we'll see how it goes anyway. I've got some lovely papers. It's sort of, again, autumny sort of colours. I've got this beautiful butterfly as the focal point today. And some of these little bits of my journal pages. Not journal pages, my digital kits. These are from a Friday freebie. So they're printed onto quite thin paper. But I'm just loving the colours, especially that one. So I might use that. Nice bit of script. So I've got a little bit of odds and ends on here. I do have this, which I have previously, I think it's this way, cut in half or torn in half, which I just love. So I'm not sure whether just to use sort of like half of it on a page I think would look quite nice. Maybe get rid of a little bit of this. So which side? I think this side actually. So that's, I don't really have a plan, but I am going to just do something. I think I'll just rip maybe a little bit off here. Just like that, just so it's not so big down there. We can add a little bit more. I've covered this. I'm working on one of these little board canvases or wooden canvases, and it's really nice. So I just done a little bit of gesso on the side and the front of it. I wonder if I could go this way. Oh look, that would fit nicely, wouldn't it? Should we do one this way today? That would be quite nice. Look, and I've got this beautiful butterfly. I thought that would look really, really nice. Oh, I think I will actually. That fits absolutely perfect on there. Couldn't always get rid of the edgy bits anyway. Okay, what shall we do? Shall we pop a little bit of colour? I'm going to colour this. I'm going to pop that side. So I'm going to pop a little bit of colour down here, I think, to start. Now, I've got some raw umber. I have got the lovely bright gold, which I think might add a little bit. And some of my distress oxide. So I'm going to just quickly, let's just do a background. This doesn't spray. These don't spray very well. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to that. Give ourselves a nice little background. Now, let's just, this is my card. I love using these cards instead of brushes. Let's just go down the side here, shall we? Make a bit of a mess down the edge, like that. Lovely. What's this one? This is maple syrup bronze. Now, I was going to use these last week and I completely forgot. So let's just add a little bit along there. I don't want to make it too wet. Now I might just add a little bit of this. If I put too much on here, I'm going to make a big mess, aren't I? A little bit of gold. Little bit of gold. I'm not going to want to cover this up, am I? Alright, I'm going to quickly dry that. Okay, I think that's sort of dry. That looks quite nice. Nice little background to that. I love these wooden boards. They're really nice to work on. So I think I might try and get some bigger ones to work on. I do like that with that. Let's just pop some glue down. Now, somebody asked me about my brush and I forgot. I think I forgot to answer you last week. It's a decoupage brush and I did have some in my Amazon storefront, but I got this one when I was in the UK from just one of the craft shops. So they're readily available in places, which is good. It's just a decoupage. It's quite a dense brush. But it's, I love it. It's really, really nice. That's probably too far over, but that's okay. Let's just pop that down, squidge it onto the edge, like that. Lovely. Let's see if we can make a nice mess today. I don't really want to go over that with the matte medium really, because my printer is inkjet. It's not a laser printer, so it will smudge it. Oh, these are lovely, aren't they? Which way? What shall we do? I don't want to cover this up too much actually, because I quite like that. Should we have a bit of a tag going on? What do you reckon? Quite like that. I think I might. I don't think I'm going to add a huge amount to this one actually. I'm going to put that on there because I'm loving the colours on that side. This might be a quick one this week. You never know. Oops. Love it. And then that can hide sort of like the top of the tag. I'm going to add some green bits. I like these bits. Let's pop that there. Should I go all the way up? Bring that piece down. Am I in the right place? These are just papers. These again, I'm just using up my jelly prints that I did a while ago. I'm going to put this on there. Perfect. Love it. And that little butterfly is going to go like that. Fabulous. Right, I will put that one on in a minute. But I think I need something. Shall we have a little bit more paint or ink? Maybe I'll go down with a little bit just to give it a sort of border. This is the raw umber. A little bit more with the paint or the inks today. What I wouldn't mind is a little bit more sort of this blue. What have we got here? This is the muted grey. This was more of the purple, wasn't it? Let's pop a little bit up there. A little bit more. Now I think this one, muted green, was it the muted green? This one is a little bit bluey, but I think that will be okay. Oh, nice. Look at that. I'm going to dry that as it drips down, I think. So I have just going to dip my mucky little fingers in that bit there, which was a bit silly. So I'm just wondering if I could just just tear a little piece of this off and fill it in. Just do a little bit of fussy cutting around this little flower. See if we can work this in coming down. There we go. I think I will do that. Let's add some glue. Not that it really mattered that it had glue on it, but I'd rather it's just like that, I think. Fabulous. Now that's still wet. Let me quickly dry that again. Just get some tissue. Let's just flop some of this off, I think. Okay. Gosh, I do like that. And our lovely butterfly goes on there. Doesn't need a huge amount on this one, I don't think. Let's just go in there with a little bit of crayon down here. Just a tiny bit. Follow these little drips down as well, I think. Don't want to take the ink or the paint off, really. I'm just going to make a big mess. Okay, there's my butterfly. Oh, loving this bit up here. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Oh, this is quite a difficult one. Not quite sure whether to add or not. Let's go round the outside. I think I'm just going to go around the outside with a little bit of just distress ink. Just on this bit here. I think I need to just sort of frame it just a little bit around the edge. I can paint the side as well. That's a bit better, isn't it? Especially around this one where we've got the paper on here. Little bits of wood coming off. going to go in, just want this bit just to be a little bit darker. Better. Almost like sort of day and night, isn't it, on this one? Which is nice. Loving it. Right, I'm going to stick our little butterfly on. What do you think? I don't even have any gesso on this one today, but I think that looks really, really lovely. I'm going to stick him on and maybe, let's just pop him on. I'm going to just pop him on. I'm going to put the glue on the back of my butterfly. Like this. Just as a little angle. Lovely. Now I do have, you can see like bits of gold in there, which looks really nice, but I do have a white Posca pen. I'm just wondering whether it will highlight it just a little bit. Oh, I have this one here. A little bit, but not. It does a little bit, doesn't it? It's quite nice. Oops, just going to rub that off. Put it back on. Lovely. Let's pop a tiny bit of this in here. So I can work a little bit better. Lovely. Okay. I do like that, so I think we need just a little bit of nice few sort of like polka dot things on here. I do like dots. Got some on the bit of paper anyway. But they look good. Love it. just see these little bits of yellow coming through, or it's gold really, isn't it? So I'm just going to go over those bits. I think I might add a little bit more gold in there as well. Which looks nice. I'm leaving this like that because I like that as a contrast between the two sides really. Tiny bit. Oh, I do like this. Let's have a look. That's a little bit different to normal, isn't it? Fabulous. What shall we do? Do you think it needs anything else? I don't really think it does myself. Didn't need a lot of bits and pieces today, did we? Just a little bit darker, I think, on these edges. I do like how the ink has run just on the little bit of gesso that's on the wooden canvas. I just like the texture it's given off. Let's just go around. So again, this is just some distress ink, which I think finishes it off easier than actually adding the runny ink, the Liquitex ink. It's easier to apply. Do you think that's enough that side? I don't really want to add anything because I think that flower looks good. Love it. There's a word on there on my glue gun. Tranquility, that's quite nice, isn't it? Should we add that? Should we add a little word to this one? It was sat on my glue gun, on my little glue gun stand. So I think I should add this then, don't you? Do we need a little backdrop for it? Or not? What do you think? It does look nice, but I quite like just that bit of green in there. Oh, I don't know where to put it. There, I think there. That's what I will do. Put that just there. What do you think? Okay, love it. Fabulous. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that before I ruin it, before I add anything else. So that's a very, very simple one today, isn't it? But I think really effective. So there we go, guys. Thank you so, so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.